Sea Limited is the most valuable company in Southeast Asia today, with a market cap of around $140 billion, which it achieved in just over 10 years. In this video, I'll be talking about why Sea stock increased by 400% the past year and where it will go from now. I'll also be talking about whether Sea Limited could actually reach a market cap of $1 trillion the next 10 or even 5 years. So here's a little summary of what Sea Limited is about. Also, you can check out this video I made 2 months ago when the stock price was $180 about the founding story. So Sea Limited is a company that was originally founded in 2009 by Forrest Xiaodong Li. It was originally a game development company under the name Garena and home to many popular games such as Call of Duty Mobile in 2018 and Free Fire in 2017. Under Sea Limited, there's also an e-commerce company called Shopee. And Shopee is a leading e-commerce platform in Southeast Asia. So Sea Limited was first launched in 2015 as a social-first mobile-centric marketplace where users can browse, shop and sell. It serves users mainly in Southeast Asia and East Asia and is expected to have hit $3.5 billion in revenue last year alone, which is crazy as it has been doubling its revenue year on year from 2017. So Sea Limited is also backed by Tencent, which has a 20% stake in the company. And Tencent is a giant Chinese corporation with a market cap of around $1 trillion. So Sea Limited has increased by 500% the past year alone and has a market cap of around $140 billion. So it's looking to be the Tencent of Southeast Asia, but here's what Sea Limited's group president said in 2018.
Are you trying to be the Tencent of Southeast Asia?
I think we are trying to be the defining internet platform for greater Southeast Asia. And that has elements of Tencent, yes, because if you think about where market capitalization is in the world, particularly emerging markets, internet, there's really 3 big clumps. Tencent is a $400 billion plus market cap company, largely around content and specifically games. Alibaba is comparable in size, largely around marketplace e-commerce. And in the future, perhaps some combination of Tenpay and Alipay will be valued in the hundreds of billions of dollars as well. So if you think of there as being 3 food groups, games, e-commerce, and payments, we felt that we had to be in all 3.
So you are trying to be the Tencent of Southeast Asia?
I think in some ways we're trying to be a synthesis of Tencent, Alibaba, and the payments businesses that both have built. In some ways, call us the Peranakan Tencent and the Peranakan Alibaba.
So Sea Limited looks like it's going to be increasing, especially as Shopee and Garena's Free Fire game continue to dominate the market. So Shopee, its e-commerce company, has increased especially during the pandemic as more and more people shopped online, and also it beat out its competitor to become the #1 shopping application in Southeast Asia due to its very unique and effective marketing tactics. Although the 4th quarter earnings results for Sea Limited has not been revealed yet, if we take a look at previous quarter's earnings, we can see that the sales and marketing expenses increased by 39.3% to $206 million in the first quarter of 2020, then it increased by 64% to $268 million in the second quarter, then increased by 54% to $306 million the third quarter of 2020. So it's estimated that Shopee is going to spend $1.7 billion in sales and marketing expenses in 2020 alone. This is quite crazy when comparing to other companies, as companies like Amazon spend $22 billion on marketing with $368 billion in revenue. But Sea Limited spends $1.5 billion in marketing with a revenue of around $3.5 billion. And while it spends a crazy amount of money on marketing, it has worked out well. When we take a look at Garena, we can also see that it has performed incredibly well in 2020. And while Garena is home to many popular games, its most famous is of course Free Fire. And Free Fire was the highest grossing mobile game in Latin America and Southeast Asia throughout 2020. And these are places with huge amounts of people, as Southeast Asia has a population of around 670 million people, while Latin America has a population of around 650 million. Also, if you take a look at the YouTube gaming statistics, you can see that Garena's Free Fire actually beats many more popular games. For example, if you take a look at the most watched games of 2020, you can see that Free Fire actually beats games like Fortnite and GTA 5, while coming in 3rd place, right behind Roblox and Minecraft. Also, based on current estimates, this game could end up actually beating Roblox and Minecraft, which is crazy to think about, as these games have been popular for many years, while Free Fire was only released in 2017. Also, if you look at the 3rd quarter statistics that Sea Limited has published, you can see that there are 572 million quarterly active users, with a 78.3% growth since quarter 3 of 2019, which is quite crazy. Also, there are 65.3 million paying users, which is 123% growth in paying users compared with quarter 3 of 2019. And so the question is Sea Limited a great company that will become the next Tencent, Alibaba or Amazon of Southeast Asia, and will it continue to dominate the market and become $1 trillion company the next 10 or even 5 years? Based on the data available, Sea Limited is such a great company that it wouldn't really surprise me if it reaches a $1 trillion market cap, with the amazing work done by its founder and CEO Forrest Li, who founded the company in 2009 and has now become the most valuable company in the entire Southeast Asian market. And I recommend you to watch this video about the interesting life of Forrest Li, the founding of Shopee, and how it became such a great company. So thank you for watching. I really hope that this was useful, and do click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.